Hi, I'm Jill Johnson.
And I'm Bjorn Johnson. Welcome to your weekly dose of goat. The goats are back on the roof.
And so are we.
So we thought we'd ask the family about their earliest memories.
Anita Conlon came over, which was some of the first ones, and she's from Linköping, Sweden. And she was a babysitter for my girlfriend's children.
The first time was just to work for one summer, and I went with my best friend, her sister, so we were a group of girls, so that was fine. And then we met a fourth girl at the airport, and she's the girl who later on married my brother.
I am Britt, and Johansson was my name in 1970 when I got here. And I loved it so much, so I stayed over winter and worked the summer of 61 too, or 71. And then I got back to Sweden and I met Gunilla's brother and we got married 73.
I would go over to Sweden once a year and I would put an ad in the newspaper over there and I would get all those answers and I interviewed them in my parents' home.
My name is Gunilla Wilson these days, but it used to be Gustafsson, and I came 1970 from Växjö, which is a city in Sweden in the southern part. It's where all the glass factories are, and I'm the only one of these four girls that are still here.
I'm Liselott Gustafsson those days, but not a sister, just a best friend. And I came here together with Gunilla 1970 for the first time.
My name is Gertrud Karlsson and I came from Ydre, the same area as Ingert come from. And I came here first 1969 alone and then I came back at 71 and I haven't been here since.
We were all a team, so it wasn't that scary. But our English, we didn't know, how our English was, and with food and stuff. I remember with, like perch. We had no idea what that was. And pork chops, you just don't think about those things. So that was a little tricky, but it went very well. Our first meal at Al's, of course, we had hamburgers, fork and knife, and we were all eating, everybody laughing.
Oh, we've never seen a hamburger.
No.
And I think that people were so friendly. I think we really loved that.
Yeah. So friendly, nice.
And it was very special to be a Swedish girl because everybody had to check out the Swedish girls every year.
Yeah, but at that time, many of those people living in Chicago, they know Swedish. They could speak to us.
Oh yeah.
Though they were older, they could just say a few words.
Yes. And we were much cuter at that time too.
They would come in June and then they go back home again Labor Day and go to school. And that's how we recruited all the Swedish girls. And Anita just retired now after working 50 years in the restaurant and the boutique.
So I was here when Oscar, the first goat, was on the roof. So we, and of course it was a little tiny restaurant, It was the little one. It wasn't a log building when we came.
This is the only place on earth, I think, that looks like this. It's really special.
With the goats on the roof.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
And it is, right?
Yeah.
Some places in northern part. When Al came into the restaurant, everybody said, Al is here, shape up.
Yes.
And we did. Remember, we could not leave lingonberries and syrup on the table when we gave them the ticket.
No.
Took us to the movies at night. Remember, he always sang for us. He had a great voice.
Playboy Club in Lake Geneva.
Yeah. We were there.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, but he was like our dad all the time we were
Like
here.
a beer.
Yeah. Kind of a...
We liked him very much.
Yeah.
We had great respect for him.
Yeah.
He said something about work hard and
Play hard.
Play hard, yes. Work
And we
hard and
did.
play hard. And we did.
Yeah.
When you came back to Sweden again and you suddenly were just like a normal Swedish girl.
Nothing extra
Nothing
special.
exciting. Took quite a while before you got used to that.
The real reason why we have so many Scandinavian employees and Eastern European employees over the years really started with my mom. And my mom came to the United States all by herself in the late 50s, didn't know a soul, managed to land in Door County and meet my dad here in Door County. And my mom quickly understood that if you were going to have a Swedish restaurant, you needed to have some things that were authentic. Quickly, you know, she realized that she had contacts back in Sweden from her own family that could come to the United States and spend a summer and fall working here in the United States and working for us. And we had some housing next to our house where we grew up, about a half a mile from here. And it was really a great experience because about 8 to 10 gals from Scandinavia would spend the summer on our property, and they would work here all day and all day and night. And when you're a young boy and you're growing up with 8 to 10 very beautiful Scandinavian women, it was a great way to grow up.
Thanks for watching this episode of your Weekly Dose of Goat.
See you next week, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And most important, stay safe out there.